Hello, hello. Welcome on our another session, third one today. We've got sculpt yoga, we've got the posture correction. Now we're ready for some core exercise. We're going to work with your muscles, not only your abs, but also your side, as well as muscles on your lower back, how to work correctly with this area, especially if you are a beginner. I'm going to show the options for more advanced people as well, for my members, but if anyone who never done yoga before or any other exercise, you will find this session suitable for you as well. Welcome to APG.STUDIO. My name is Alicia, fitness and yoga expert, and we're ready for session for stronger core right now. Please prepare some drink so you can keep your body hydrated during the session. And let's get started. Going to start on your 4. Take those under. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your knees and try to push your body back. Inhale on your 4. And when you exhale, lift your knees. That could be just small movement like this, or if you've got more strength, you're going to push back all the way. You're not doing down dog, you're holding hips really low. It's more movement front and back. It's not only your core muscles, but also upper body, shoulders, arms, as well as going to feel your legs, your thighs. Well, that's a good way to start. Check how is your lower back, slightly tuck under, so you can feel your abdominal muscles engaged. They need to be active as you work. We would like to build the strength in this area. Maybe one more. Okay. Have your head. You need to look down, space between your hands, and again, lower back position is crucial to work correctly for stronger back and core muscles all around, okay? Otherwise, you can just hurt your lower back. So you're not dropping your belly, you're slightly tucking pelvis under. And now I've got left leg straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your knees forward. You're not moving your whole body, it's only your leg from your hip and knee joint. Inhale. Exhale. Now we need to check if you're leaning on your right side. How is your right arm? If your elbow is bent, you're probably going the easy way. Instead, a little bit more challenging, but the effective way to build the strength in your core. Now your obliques on your left side. So when you lift your leg and you swing forward, keeping balance in your body, exactly the same is equal left and right arm. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Common mistake, people pull head down. Right now, usually you've got some problems with back and neck. Keep your head the same, just your leg. Inhale out, exhale in, and check if you're changing position with your hips. It's not doing anything for your core. You can just hurt your lower back. Got your pelvis tucked under and stays the same all the time. Inhale, exhale. Hopefully that's clear. Makes sense to you. Need to understand why and what for. You can stop any time, okay? This is the idea, what we're doing. I don't have people in here in front of me so I can see and decide how many we need. So I'm doing more in case if someone got strong core muscles and just wanted to use this session to celebrate International Yoga Day with us. If you're a beginner, you can stop any time. As long as your abs engaged, lower back in the right position, you can carry on. Otherwise, just stop. And now, right leg. Inhale. Exhale again, checking if you're leaning on your left arm or balance is the same. As you lift your right, you just push the weight from your leg to your right arm. So still stays on your right. You've got equal left and right side. Show you here. Inhale, exhale. This is the position we're trying to achieve. Instead, here. Okay. Inhale, exhale. Few things you need to remember and understand, because they are crucial to build the strength and shape your body. For flat belly, nice shape in your waistline, as well as back of your leg. Inhale and exhale. So remember, lower back, the same alignment, as well as your head and your neck. Inhale, exhale, maybe one more. And relax. Shake your hands. Okay. Another exercise for your obliques, which is the left and right side in your waistline. Start on your knees and bring your left leg to your side. Left arm up. Inhale and exhale. To your right. Inhale and exhale. Going to feel muscles are active on your right. If you're beginner, place a hand on your hip joint to support the weight. Okay, if muscle's not that strong, it's gonna be really hard to go up to center. Okay, so that's why I've got this hand to hold the weight of your upper body on your hip. If you're stronger, you can try with your arm reaching to the floor, or could be behind your back. If you're stronger, keeping your left arm closer to your head. That's another way to change your obliques on your right side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Again, you decide how many reps are fine for you. Everybody is different. Remember, you don't have to copy me. You don't have to do exactly the same repetitions as I'm doing, because remember, yoga is for everyone, but yoga is different. Okay, if you've got strong core, maybe 3 more. If you've got enough, just take a break. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Perfect. Now, right leg to your side. Start the first option to check. Yeah, I can easily go up without holding my breaths, without any tension in my shoulders. So I'm going to try with my arm to my side, but without flexing hips. Okay, so you've got strong glutes on your right to keep good stability in your pelvis, or arm behind. So it's all about your core holding the weight of your upper body. Inhale and exhale. Your arm away or closer if you want to check how strong your muscles are. Inhale and exhale. Maybe 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Excellent. Now on your 4 to down dog, lifting your hips. Knees could be bent. If you're beginner, don't worry. Again, it's nothing like you need to hold a certain position. As long as you're feeling stretch, back of your legs, glutes, lower back, arms and your chest, this is your position. And we're trying to lift your right leg. Inhale, exhale, bend your knee and try to swing forward and lift, pull up. Inhale and exhale. If some of you stronger, as my members, instead holding down dog, you're moving to plank. But be aware you're not dropping your hips. Is more knee to your arm and pull up. Inhale and exhale. But the first option still works. We need to start somewhere, okay? Inhale. As you exhale, pull your abs in. Maybe 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Feeling your muscles? Good. Showing again the option for beginners. Heels off the floor, knees bent. It's more about be able to make this movement. Chest back. Okay, to open chest and lengthen your spine instead. Keeping legs straight and pushing your weight forward. Trying to push back as much as you can. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, just your leg. Swing forward and pull up, holding down dog, which is fine. Or you can try moving further. Don't have to be straight away full plank, just a few inches to shift weight forward on your arms. Inhale and exhale. Maybe 3 more if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, give your wrist some rest. Shake your hands. How are you doing? All good? Feeling great? Okay. Let's sit with your legs crossed in front of you. Hands on your knees. Position nice and tall. Spine nice and long. Imagine string on top of your head and someone is pulling up. So you can't sit like this. You need to tilt your pelvis forward to keep your chest high, shoulders back. And again, try to engage your abs, pull them in through the spine. Now changing alignment in your upper body, trying to work the balancing point. Inhale and exhale. Chest needs to be high. If you round your back, you're just going to fall back. Inhale and exhale. Check how high you can lift your feet, your legs. Maybe you bring closer to your chest. Inhale, so instead hands on your knees, you bring your behind. Inhale and exhale. Cross legs, or if you're stronger, you're lifting with your legs together. Inhale and exhale. Remember to work for your abs, make them stronger and be more flat. Muscles needs to be engaged and active as you work for this area. Okay, that's why this one is tricky, because it's much harder to actually engage these muscles to make them work. But as much as you think about it, one day, right now, it could be I have no idea if they're engaged or not. You can't feel any difference. Think about it, okay? Trying to pull them in through the spine, make it nice and strong, nice and tight. And even if you can't feel it now, as much as you practice, you're going to feel that much more control. And one day, yes, actually I can feel it. Takes time, just simple as that. Okay, if you're ready, you can hold, cross legs, feet together, or trying to bring your knees closer. Inhale, exhale. Only if you're still controlling your breaths. Inhale, legs out, exhale in, and again. I know, but I'm going to repeat that all over again. Learn from my mistakes. Many years ago, I was doing core exercise and I always had pain in my neck and my lower back. And I was like, I can't feel anything in my abs. Why? Because I didn't do it correctly. It wasn't engaged. The position wasn't right. So just learn from my own experience, guys. Have the benefits and results much quicker. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you're still with me, maybe 2 more. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1. How was it? I know it looks super easy, but it's not. And please just work with your own level. If you've got this feeling, this is too hard, it's not too hard. Your body is not ready for that long position or doing that many repetitions just for now. Okay, you need to be really clear with that. Don't get frustrated and be too harsh to yourself. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm so bad with this one. That's why we're doing this, to make it work, to improve the strength, to be better with muscles control. So even now, if you're feeling bad, think you've done already something. You try something new, and this is what it is. All the new things is like leaving the comfort zone, and obviously, it's just again matter of time to improve, to be better with all this stuff. Okay. Quick break for your drink. It's very important here. Keeping your body hydrated during any kind of activity, even yoga. Just a few sips every 10-15 minutes. And you're sure you're not dehydrating your body, especially if you're sweating a lot, you need to drink more. Okay, are you ready for more? I'm going to do something easy now, again. For your obliques, start with your cross legs. With your left at the front, left arm up. Inhale and exhale. Use this exercise a lot because it's an easy way to work with your obliques. When I was doing my journey, there was only plank with twisters, side plank. If you don't have strength in your wrists, in your arms, in your core, just doing everything wrong. And of course, you're not enjoying that much. So I need to figure out, learning from my own experience, my mistakes, and take on board everything when I learn of all the qualifications and trainings, courses, how to make every single exercise and yoga pose easier so you can enjoy the journey as you're getting stronger, instead starting from the high level where your body is not ready. This one works really, really good. But things is, you're not lifting your left shoulder, left hip, and you're not rotating your body. Okay, so as long as you're pressing left hip to the floor and you're holding shoulders, chest facing forward, you're stretching your left side, but you're building strength, shaping nicely waistline, your obliques on your right side. Inhale, exhale. So first, as a beginner, someone who never done any yoga or fitness exercise ever, you're placing hand on the floor with your palm facing to your side, and you just press your hand to the floor. So it's like pushing yourself off the ground. So that's the way first to activate the right muscles, because the trick is to activate the right muscles, not just copy someone's move, exercise, but actually, I know what I'm doing and I know why I'm doing. I'm pressing my hand and pressing my left hip to activate muscles in my core, my obliques on your right side. Hope you can feel it now. Let me know. Inhale, exhale. Left arm straight the best. Inhale, exhale. Later on, as you've got stronger muscles, instead of pressing hand on the floor, you'll be able to keep your hand off the ground because you're still pressing left hip. So first, if the muscle's weak and you're trying, your left hip is off the floor. Why? Because that's the compensation. If the muscle's not strong enough, your body need to do, you need to react what you're trying to do. So that's important. You can force your body, but if it's not ready, there's no flexibility or strength, it's going to change. And this tiny, small change is everything. You're not doing anything for these muscles anymore. You think, yeah, I'm doing this is the hard option. If your hip is off the floor, no way. You're not pushing muscles here. It's no more challenge. It's the easy way. So to keep balance, stability, always, and I say that all over again, I'm going to repeat 100 times. As long as you've got stability in your hips, you know for sure your muscles engaged. If you notice any movement, okay, I'm trying too hard. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? So first, pressing to the floor, hand and your hip to sit nicely without any movement. Later on, with your hand off the floor. You can pull towards your body, you can lift higher, you can move your left closer to your right side and all of the crazy stuff. Okay, you change your leg. So when you do on your right left, you've got right leg because it's easier to keep this on the floor balance, okay? So when you've got right leg in front of you, you're lifting your right arm the same side. Inhale and exhale. And you know what you're doing and why and which points you need to be aware. How is my hip, my right hip, my shoulder elbow bent? And if I'm compensating stretch by twisting, keeping arm front of you instead next to your head, okay, in line with your shoulders. I show you from the side so you can clearly see. I was doing this exercise for many years completely wrong and I didn't build any strength. That was why. So if you're doing this stuff because you'd like to go deeper, closer to your left side, and you just rotate your upper body. It's more strength for your spine. We need to keep your body in line all the time. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Inhale and exhale. All good or clear? From my experience, I notice because I start to understand the body movement, muscles, way to work, that was like, okay, now everything makes sense. So if you just copy picture from some social media and you have no idea what's going on, why you're doing this position, which muscles you stretch, it's more like a guessing if you're doing right way or the wrong way. And yeah, of course, if you continue the wrong way, you can actually injure yourself instead of doing the good thing to your body. So there you go. How are you doing? How are your muscles? We've done lots for your obliques, we've done for your abs. Let's give them some rest and do for your lower back. All the lower back exercise to make muscles stronger is mostly lying down on your belly. Right now, before we start anything, squeeze your glutes. Nobody was telling that many years ago, and I was like, my lower back is killing me. Why? Because I didn't engage muscles. So always, whatever movement you're doing, you need to understand what's going on in your body and which muscles you need to actually activate. Okay, so right now, there's big group muscles here. Your glutes, clench and contract. How to do it? By pressing hips to the floor. This is the best explanation, the easy way to understand, okay, yeah, I'm trying. And start your hands underneath your shoulders, pull your shoulders back, elbows close to your body, and you're trying to lift one leg at a time. Doesn't matter how high your leg is, needs to be straight. I can see that a lot. People lifting hip. I'm not doing anything for lower back. No. So it's not about how high your leg is. If you're feeling muscles working, back of your left leg round, if it's left leg up, and your glutes, they're contracting even more. Inhale and exhale. Again, this is sensitive area. Without doing back extension, usually, never. In the normal circumstances, only the exercise. If you're going to feel lower back start to be tired, press on your elbows, tuck your pelvis under and stretching child pose. Okay? And you can go back later on. But I know my members ready for more. So instead of one leg, I'm trying to lift both legs together. Inhale, exhale. If someone is stronger, try with your chest. Inhale, exhale, hands on the floor, or you're going to lift your arms. Inhale, exhale, or you can bring your arms by your side, or hands together on your back, or you can hold this position. Good breaths. You can try because you never know until you try. So yoga is great because you're learning about yourself, about your body, what's the strong points, and you learn about all the weakness, and we need to respect them, okay? And they are only just temporary. You can change that. If you're still smiling, stay with me for another 3, 2, 1, and relax. For beginners, the safe way, change position right now, is bring your elbows, press your knees to the floor to lift your hips and move your arms. So we not put any tension strain in your lower back as we're using the transition from pose to pose. That's important too. How your lower back. So remember, straight leg off the floor, even 1 inch better than lifting leg higher because changing position of your hips. I've done this before as well. There was no results. Okay. Now again, front, but laying down on your back. Another safe transition. Start your feet on the floor, bring your hands to your side, and slowly bring your elbows, bring your knees, and roll your spine. Okay. First way to start is to grab your left leg, let's say first. And you're going to lift your right. Again, hips stability. Lower back position. This is what you need to focus more than where is your leg. Okay, more important is right now what's going on here. I know everybody wants to bring leg really low, but if you're doing correctly, which things you need to right now focus at is your abs, of course. They need to be engaged. How to do it? Press your lower back to the floor. That's the way to activate the muscles here, your abs. Don't worry if you can feel them right now. Again, takes time. But if you think about it and you practice, one day it's like a click. Yes, I can feel it now. And you lower your leg as long as your abs engaged, you're not holding your breaths, and you've got lower back the same position. So if you notice, you're just moving your pelvis, tilt forward, making the arch. Your lower back is not on the floor anymore. Your leg simply is too low, and your body compensates. Just changing position of your hips, and that's why people feeling lower back pain during doing exercise on the floor for core. They're saying, yeah, I'm doing low core exercise. I can't feel anything in my abs. I can feel it lower back. And I was one of this person as well. Now I know why. And that's why I'm sharing everything with you guys. So you've got safe position and the effective one. So don't worry if your leg is high, maybe only here. Instead, arching your lower back and hurting this area. Smart exercise, okay? Inhale and exhale. As you progress, your muscles stronger, of course, leg is gonna be lower. Later on, how to push for more, you're bringing one arm to your side. Later on, both. So that's a different story if you're not holding your leg anymore. Next step is, if you're really feeling you can engage your abs, you're trying to contract them even more. So the movement is not from your head, because it's going to straight away going to feel it's hurting your neck. Why? Because the movement is from your head and you're hanging rest of your body on this poor neck. And it's not that strong. That's why you can feel this pain, the discomfort. Movement needs to be from the center, from your core. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. So when you're trying to lift your shoulders, you're contracting your abs more. Later on, not now, but I'm giving you another option as well, so you can use this video for later on as you progress with the strength. Okay, so if you can't feel anything in your lower back. Inhale, leg out. Exhale, bring in. Later on, arms higher. Inhale, exhale. Maybe one or both. Inhale, exhale. But it's not keeping your arms and resting upper body on the floor, because it's much harder to keep the alignment right. So arms higher if you're ready to keep your shoulders off the floor. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So every option from here is not you can choose. This is how you progress. You've got stronger muscles, you need more challenge, and this is how we're doing. Okay, let's try your left leg. Remember, doesn't matter, low or high, is do I have my core muscles engaged? I'm holding my lower back, the same position. Okay, how my shoulders, if I've got any tension, which is the sign you're trying too hard. And if you're controlling your breaths, the best if you're smiling during your core exercise. I know it's not easy, but this is the way to check if you're still controlling your breaths. Breathing, inhale, leg out, exhale, bring in. Next step, lifting shoulders. One, both arms higher. One over your head, or maybe both. Inhale, but shoulders only if you're comfortable, if you're like really low and you're still keeping your abs muscles engaged, so lower back on the floor, okay? Maybe two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And relax. Place your feet with your hips width apart. Another great way to build the strength in your glutes as well as your abs. Pelvis movement. As you remember from the first one, tuck your pelvis under. So again, we're trying to press your lower back to the floor, but at the same time, you try to squeeze your glutes. You're trying to contract your glutes muscles. Again, please don't get frustrated. No idea how to do it. As much as you practice and you think about it, because now you understand why and what for, we're doing all the things and muscles control to get stronger muscles and more flexible lower back. Inhale, exhale, press it down and squeeze your glutes. I'm not lifting my hips, I'm just moving my pelvis. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Later on, when you feel I'm really moving my pelvis, I can feel I'm engaging my abs, you can try out your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. As much as you got this control and strong muscles, you can feel it. Everything goes from your abs to lift your shoulders. Not because I'm lifting my head like this, okay? Is from here. Hope that makes sense. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. Inhale and exhale. Now let's stretch. Another safe way to go from lower back to change position. So roll first on one side, and now going to lay down again on your belly. to stretch your abs. Squeezing glutes as you remember. Placing forearms, they could be wider than your shoulders width apart. If you're more flexible, fine. You can bring your arms closer to each other, or even hands underneath your shoulders to lift your chest higher. But we're watching how your shoulders away from your ears and where your elbows. When your elbows pointing out, bring your hands wider. Better if they're straight. Okay, need more space. Later on, they're gonna be closer to your body, and one day both arms straight, but you're pushing hips to the floor and you're squeezing glutes like crazy. Okay, you need to support your lower back now. And slowly to child pose. You can keep your toes stuck under, let your hips higher. Easier to have this right alignment again. Tuck your pelvis under. Okay. Maybe rock side to side your hips, your body actually. And check your head position. Even the core exercise, stretching right now. We're checking other parts of your body to be sure muscles in your neck are strong. So if you're looking down, you're just dropping head. There's no support from your muscles. If you're looking down, you've got the right strength in your neck. Okay. We've done it together. Another session to celebrate Yoga Day 2020. Give me a high five for this one. And I know I was talking a lot, but that was the session, and I was on my mind someone who never done yoga or never done any type of exercise, because from my own experience, from my own long journey with yoga, just the picture from the book was really easy, hard to say what I'm actually doing. I still enjoyed it, but there was no way to be sure if I'm doing the right way, correct and safe way, or not that much. Okay, so you're at home, you are not here, I can't see you, I can't correct your position, give you more point. That's why I need to just give you all the information. Hopefully it wasn't too overwhelming for you guys. How to do it correct and safe way. So yeah, exercising at home, you practice yoga at home, but you know for sure, yes, I'm doing right, because I can feel the muscles, the right places, and I know which muscles I need to actually work with and which muscles needs to be active and engaged. So if you enjoyed this session, hopefully yes, give me a thumbs up. Any comments, questions, suggestions, you can leave it below the video and I answer them all. And if you're new, you just find this live stream with me first time, please subscribe for more. Turn on notification. You're going to miss any videos, not even the one. We're doing a live stream for my members. So if you're interested, all the details below the video to find my website. And we're also filming additional videos as well. So yeah, don't miss it. So thank you for now. You got some break right now. You can go for your lunch, take some break, and you come back 2 o'clock. I'm going to work for flexible hips, flexible legs, kind of preparation for the next one, which is gonna be challenge, split challenge. The one this way and the one this way. So if you're interested, again, very suitable for beginners. Okay, I'm going to again demonstrate and explain all the things you need to understand to do it correctly and enjoy the way while you get there. So thank you for now. Enjoy the rest of your day and hopefully I see you 2 o'clock. Bye guys.